What is up, guys? Insane Silence here, bringing you guys a brand new video. We're going to be doing double uploads along with 25 Days of Call of Duty. Just realized that NBA Live 18 dropped their demo, and it was part of the One, their career mode. Basically, it's called the One. So I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot. So I ended up downloading it earlier. Went and ran a couple errands. Went to like a little birthday gathering type of deal. Went and got some lunch, got some wings, ate those things because wings are good. And now we're back here, and I'm just recording these videos for you guys. So, oh man, so we made a point guard, and I'm going with point shooter. Why? Because there's scoring points is the biggest thing, and you can always work on things later, but you obviously need to score points and be able to run the floor the best you can while you're playing, and that is obviously going to help your draft stock. So I made my guy 6 foot, and I made him weigh the least possible, which is 165, and that's just to increase your speed and your vertical. Strength, I don't really care about because I'm not going to be down in the paint, down in the post, backing dudes down and everything like that. So I wasn't really worried about that. But anyways, guys, we're going to hop into a cutscene here. This is my guy. See you guys after the cutscene.
Like millions of other kids, you dreamed of one day being in the NBA. You wanted to be a star, and someday to rise above and become the greatest to ever play. You dreamed of being the one. But the road to stardom is never easy. There are obstacles, injuries, and disappointments. Adversity is universal. It can happen to anyone at any time. And one day, it happened to you. You went from being a guaranteed lottery pick to a kid who may never even play college ball again.
Now, look, it's always bad to hear about injuries, especially to college kids, of course.
Yeah.
But Stephen A. Smith, this one is particularly disheartening because we are 2 weeks into the season and one of the top NBA prospects in the country goes down potentially with a season-ending injury, a knee injury. That's a killer.
I couldn't agree more. When I heard he was carried off the floor today, all you can do is find yourself hoping that he'll make it back. That's the bottom line. But my heart goes out to him because I didn't expect this. This is a devastating injury. It's never good to have something like this happen to you.
The team doctor broke the news. Torn ACL, sprained MCL, and a torn meniscus. Surgery was scheduled, but your game will likely never be the same. At the 2016 NBA Draft, your name is still mentioned. Not as a prospect, but as a cautionary tale.
Now, there's another huge story in this year's draft. A record number of underclassmen, 30 of them, undrafted. And I hope, anyway, that this is a lesson. This serves as an example to college players. I'm not talking about the ones who are genuinely one and dones, the guys you know are going to be lottery picks. I mean the rest of them. They're not sure shots. You're not sure they're going to be lottery picks. Don't just use the college system for a year thinking you're going to bounce. It doesn't work like that.
Please.
If you don't have the talent, it doesn't work. You got to be cultivated in the system.
Please. There you go again with your blanket generalizations. You know how you are, oh, Max. The woe is me. Oh, my Lord. I can't take it. I just can't take it. It's a case-by-case basis. You can't just blanketly decide this should not be one and dones or this should be one and dones. You got to go on a case-by-case basis. Some dudes deserve to be one and dones. Some people don't. It's on a case-by-case basis.
And that is my point. Thank you for making it for me. Every kid thinks they're the exception to the rule. And members of the media like, Stephen A. Smith are encouraging these kids to come out early.
Look, Max, Bottom line is this. You got to take this into consideration. You had two dudes. They were called the Height brothers. Now, you had Nick Howard. This kid had a lot of promise. What does he do? He goes to college. Very uneventful first year, no doubt. The second year, he was pretty good. Here's the problem. The NBA, it's not about pretty good. You need to be great on the collegiate level, on the prep level, in summer leagues and what have you, in order for you to get the stature that you deserve. That's the bottom line. Pretty good ain't good enough to be that stud NBA.
How is exactly my point.
Let me finish. There's another example. I did say the Hype brothers. I wasn't talking about one individual. I was talking about two. What happens? One and done in a different way. 1 year, one ACL injury later, and look where he's at now. His future is clearly uncertain. So you got to take advantage of that opportunity because you never know when an injury is going to cost you everything.
Stephen A., listen to yourself. Let's listen to yourself for a second. You give one argument for why a kid should come out early, a one-and-done situation. I can give you 30 arguments this morning alone why they should stay in school. And now you have to wonder what a kid like Nick Howard, who has given up his college eligibility, does next. What does he do next?
First of all, don't sweat the technique. The argument, or one argument, as long as it's strong enough, that's all that matters. That's number one. Number two, the Hype brothers was something special. What they really, really need to do. I'm going to tell you what they need to do, Max. They need to get back to playing together. My sources are telling me the ACL injury has been completely healed. So go on a pro-am circuit. Go in summer leagues. Do what you got to do to get back on the court together to remind everybody of what you once were. Because once you pull that off, the sky's the limit. That's what they need to do. Get back to playing ball together, because when people see what you can do as one, the other arguments don't really matter. Like I said, don't sweat the technique.
Alrighty, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the cutscene there. It gives you a little bit of backstory of what happened. At this point, we're getting ready to get back into this thing. I'm just going to show off a little bit of the menu work and what they did with the menus and stuff. And I think this is really cool. Is it better than 2K? I don't know, because I haven't played 2K18. It's definitely different than 2K. Very, very different. It feels a lot different. The style is a lot different. And just the way everything works is a lot different, which is normal because they're different games. But I'm enjoying it so far. I like the way that they did the conversation thing. It's not like you have to answer all these messages the whole time. And they actually put forth the effort to, on the last message that you respond to give you either rep or they give you like a loot box to open up, which I thought is really cool because, I mean, it gives you the option to increase your money for you to buy things right here and increase your hype, or you can get a Rise Up box or whatever box that they have in that certain category that you can have to get stuff to make your person look better, new shoes, tattoos, shirts for the street, stuff like that. And I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed opening up some boxes in this game. You'll see it throughout the 6 videos that I have of this gameplay, which it's only 6. You only get to play 6 games unless you're playing online against like the community showdowns and stuff like that. So anyways, guys, we're going to open up this crate here. And I really enjoyed it, man. It feels very, very different, but I'm enjoying it because it's not 2K, and I haven't been dealing with 2K's issues, and that's a big thing. It seems like 2K just has the same issues every year, and I haven't ran into issues on this game that involve 2K. So as you saw here, guys, I opened up that box, got our little t-shirt slash t-shirt and oh my god, my mind just went blank. T-shirt and jersey for Rucker Park. So that's pretty cool. So I show you guys these outfits here. I'm gonna go in there. See, this is how you change your clothes. So I go into my tops, and for some reason it wasn't showing right here. I'm not sure if you had to be a certain level to equip it or not, but I ended up figuring it out. And it isn't equipped until the next time you play. So I don't know if that's just how it is or what. But yeah, man, I'm really enjoying it. It feels really, really nice. I ran that face scan. And when I ran the face scan, I did it under good light. But for some reason, it got corrupted and didn't work. So I did it again, and I didn't really want to get up. So it was kind of dark where I did it. So that's why my guy is kind of off-colored. His arms are a little bit more light than the face and the chest. But I end up changing his face on the the sixth video before the draft, just to change it up, changed up the hairstyle and everything. I just was kind of messing around, just trying to get the feel for this. I wanted to see how it was and how well it played according to me playing 2K last year. I was just trying to feel out how the game played and see how smooth it was. And this game's pretty smooth, man. You can definitely feel when your stats are low in your controls for sure. And I've been playing a little bit of online today, and it feels a little bit different. And it's the connection is a really big thing in these 2K games, because if you have bad connection, you're not going to make a shot. So anyways, guys, got the headband on. Always got to put that on. Got the shoes on. Here's the skills right here. This is pretty cool. So I've got a 72 3-point shot and a 72 mid-range shot. And then at level 7 and 15, you can upgrade like passing and dribbling. You can choose which one you upgrade first, or which one you unlock first. Then you have your secondary skills, which have like a lockdown defender, or dribble off, or shoot off the dribble, and something else I can't remember right off the bat. But I like how they did this. You do it off tiers, which, I mean, 2K kind of does that too, but they're not giving you unlocks for doing that type of deal. You know what I'm saying? So the primaries are dribbling and passing, 3-point shot and mid-range. And then the second is on-ball defense, contested shot, and shit, I missed it. Oh well. Oh well. But anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. If you want to see the first game, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And stay in silence here. We're going to be getting into NBA Live 18, and it's already pre-ordered, so it's lit. Let's get it, boys. NBA Live 18, not 2K. 2K. Hey.